Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for August 27th, 2025. There is a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, we'll start with this 2 and 9 here. We do have two 2s looking into this box, putting a 2 in one of these two cells. Nothing horizontal for the 2. The 9 looks in here along with this 9. This 1 and 4 cover two spots. So the 9's in one of these two cells. That points in here with this 9, putting a 9 in one of these two spots. All right, vertically, I don't see anything with the 9s. 3 spots here, I don't mark that. All right, 1 and 4 here. So we do have two 1s and two 4s. So we'll do them one at a time. The 1s look in here, putting a 1 in one of these two. Whenever you mark a digit like this, I did scan it earlier with the 9s that I marked here as well. But basically, the only reason we didn't mark a 1 here is because, it's obvious. There's a 9 sitting in that cell. But that's the point. There isn't already a 1 in this column. But what we've learned by marking here is that none of these are 1. So there's only 3 out of the 6 cells that can't be 1. There's also 3 givens in the column that also can't be 1. So it's a good thing to, especially when you have a density of givens in that column, just take a quick glance and see how many of the open cells can actually be that digit. Because we're already down to 3 cells, and you can see this one looks in here. So there's actually only 2 places in this entire column that can be 1. It's these 2. So we can corner mark that. But this is kind of a separate thing to look out for, but it happens to cascade here, is that we have corner marked the 1s and 2s in the same exact 2 cells. So 2 digits in 2 cells. So what this is really telling us is that within these highlighted cells, one of them is 1 and the other one is 2. That means there's no more room for anything else. What we found is called a hidden pair, as opposed to a naked pair. So in a hidden pair, what we have done is we've eliminated anything else that we thought could be in those 2 cells. So probably the easiest way to sort of follow up in this case is to just look at what the 3 digits are left in this column. So we already have 1, 2. We do need a 3. We have 4, 5. We need 6, 7. We have 8, 9. And this can't be a 7. So following up on that 7, that does mean 7's in one of these 2 cells. And so what that does is that claims the box, because the column needs to place a 7 here or here, which means the rest of the box can't be 7. Now actually what we can do is we can look at 7s in this box here and actually just place the 7 here, and 7 here, and that has the same exact effect. Excuse my coughing. All right, now we can follow up on this 7 right away. Sometimes following up on a digit you just got right away can be helpful because sometimes it cascades into getting more. In this case it did not. All right, so basically 3, 6, and 7 are the things to pay attention to in this box as well, because we just eliminated them from here. We already have a 3 and 7 in the box, so it's just the 6, and there are 3 places left. So I think that's it for following up on that deduction, but that was quite nice. So that was the 1s. We still have to do the 4s. So the 4s look in here. This 4 looks up, putting a 4 in one of these 2. Now we don't actually have to scan this column for 4 because it's already placed. Also, we already have it completely penciled, so. Okay, that's it for this 1 and 4. Actually, vertically, this is a filled box column. So this 4 looking down is very helpful because 4 is only in one of these 2 cells. That's going to point down. This 4 looks down. These 2 4s look in, placing a 4 here. All right, we have reduced this column to 4 digits. Let's just do a quick follow-up. We need a 3, 5, 8, 9. So neither of these are 3. So 3 is up here. And these are 5, 8, 9. Bottom one's not 5. And then this is 3, 5, 8. I think this can be any of 3, 5, 8, 9. But the 3s do claim, just like those 7s did. So none of these can be 3. This already couldn't be 3. But that does mean in this box, actually, this is interesting. Yeah, in this box 3 is placed. I was like 3 is limited over here, but then I saw this, so I just wanted to double check. We have all these 3s looking in. So we can place the 3. That removed a 4 corner marks. We can place the 4 as well. Now these 2 cells here are a 1, 5 pair, not resolved. But that does affect the column. So the 1s, these can't be 1. This one looks in, this one looks down, placing a 1 in one of these 2. How about the 5? No, 5's not so lucky. How about up here? No. Okay, well that's quite nice. We got this 3 and 4. We'll follow up on that in a second because we are almost going to get through that box anyway. So that was, yeah, that was the 1, 4. I think we're done with those. That was quite a lot. We have this 1, 4, 5, 6 here. So we do have the 2 1s here. 1's in one of these 3. We have 2 4s. In fact, enough 4s to place it in this box. Follow up on that, putting a 4 in one of these 2. The 5 Let's see if we can do anything. So we did 1, 4, 5. How about 6? No. This pattern here it can be quite useful because digits looking through here could match up with digits over here, giving us quite a limitation. But unfortunately, we don't have that. The 3 and 4 are already in the box, and the 6 and 8 do not have buddies here. This 6 doesn't help us. It's covering the same cells. We could also look at this 4, 5 for the same thing, but there's literally no givens over here. So before we move on from this top band, we can see if there's any more like low-hanging fruit stuff we might want to pencil. I really don't think so in this case. Let's just move on. This band is looking very promising, so let's get to that. So 3, 7, and 8. Looks like the 8s weren't taken care of, but the 3 and the 7 were. Yeah, okay. This box here is basically filled. Everything but 1, 5. So let's just look at this 3, 4 here. Those are taken care of. And then the 1, 4 and the 3, 4 here, just to make sure. I think we did take care of all of this, though, already. This cell here, in fact, this whole row is interesting because it's down to 4 open cells, but this cell especially because it's none of these corner marks. Anyway, we need a 1, 5, 6, 9. So this can't be 1, so this is 5, 6, 9. This can't be 5, so this is 1, 6, 9. I think this can be any of them. Okay, so not immediately helpful. Any other low-hanging fruit I want to look at? Well, we have a 1, 2 pair here, so there's actually only 4 digits left in this box, and we know these aren't the 4. So we need a 4, 5, 6, 9. Yeah, and that's what was left here. Oh, these can't be 4. Right. Oh, no, 4, 5, 6, 9. Right, the 1, 2 pair removes 1 from here. That's what I missed. This is 5, 6, 9. This is 5, 9, because it's not 4 or 6. And these can't be 9. The 9 looks in. So 9's in one of these two. That points down along with this 9, putting a 9 in one of these two. And then so that means that these are 4, 5, 6. 1, 2 pair, 4, 5, 6. The 4's point, yeah. Okay, I don't think there's more I want to do with this band. There may be more to do, but let's just look at the final band first, and then we'll come back and look at the best places to look. All right, so we have 2, 4, 5, 7. So the 2s we did not get. In fact, that places the 2 in this box, which also places the 1. All right, the 1s actually look back into this box, putting a 1 in one of these two. All right, so that was 2. We have 4. 4s are taken care of, the 5 and the 7. Okay, and we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4 here. We already took care of 1s and 2s. I don't think the 3 does anything. Okay, I think we're good. The last band, you don't really have to look vertically because you should have already seen everything needed. It doesn't hurt to just double check vertically, but yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go row by row, then column by column, then box by box. And when I do the rows and the columns, what I'm looking for is first, if there are any pairs or triples that I had marked already that I might have missed. And the second thing I'm looking for is whether there are 4 or fewer open cells in that row or column. And maybe anything else suspicious. If I see it, I'll let you know. Sometimes when there's 5 left, there can be little hints that we have limited cells. So for example, this cell here, we know it's not the 9 and we know it's not the 7, which are still needed in the row. And we know there's 5 left, but if it's not 9, 7, then that means there's only 3 max left. So we can look at what that is. It's not 1, 2, 3. It's not 4. It's not 5. It could be 6. It's not 7. It could be 8. It's not 9. So it's actually down to just 6, 8. So there's one more digit it saw that the row needs. See, it saw the 7. It saw the 3. Yeah, the row needs a 3. So we might want to ask about 3s in the row. Unfortunately, there are 2 places for 3 in the row. There's 3 C's here and there's 3 C's here. All right, so we know this isn't 3 or 9, so this is also markable. In fact, let's just look at the whole row at this point. It seems promising. So the whole row, we need a 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 6, 7, 8. In fact, this whole column is 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 5, 6, 8. This is 5, 7, 8. This can be any of them. Okay. So we said 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be 3, 6. This is 7, 8, 9. All right. Nothing amazing from that, but we did get some markings. Let's go to the next row here. 1, 2, 1, 5, 4, 5, 6. All right, nothing there. 5, 6, 9's match up. That doesn't help. All right, down here we have 3, 6, 5, 6, 8. All right, no more low-hanging fruit in the rows. How about columns? Got that already. We just did this column. How about this? I think we did this column as well. It's 3, 5, 8, 9. It can be any of them. This column's down to 5. The column needs a 2. These aren't 2 because of the box. Is there anything else they can't be? The 5. All right, let's think about this column in general. We need a 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. So this one's not 2, 5. So this is only 7, 8, 9. This is 5, 7, 8, 9. 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. It's not an 8. That's it. This can't be 5, 2, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, unfortunately, nowhere to mark there. What about this cell? I'm wondering if we have a 7, 8, 9 triple. We know it's not over here because we have the ones cornered. But what's needed for the row? So we need a 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. Unfortunately, the 6 could be here. All right, so let's go box by box. When we go box by box, we look for something a little bit different. First of all, we want to double check that our corner marks are respected within the box and outside of it. Like if I had any 7s marked around here, that would be bad because we have the 7s cornered there, although we wouldn't because the 7s are looking up. The other thing I'm looking for is any cells that are not corner marked when there's a lot of corner marks in the box, or if there's a ton of corner marks in the box and there's only like 1 corner mark in a cell. So that tells us that we've eliminated a bunch of digits from that. In this box, the only thing I'm really seeing is this cell could be promising. I'm not sure if it is, but yeah, it's probably not, but let's see. It could be 2, can't be 3, 4, could be 5, can't be 6, could be 7, can't be 9. Okay, it is down to 2, 5, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. But 2, 5, 7. Oh, we have a 1, 5 pair here, actually, so it's not 5 either. No 5's over here. So does that mean this is also limited? Probably not. It doesn't see the 6. All right, what about this box? Maybe I'll just think about the whole box. We need a 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. This 2 and 3 look in. And these all aren't 9. So if I fill out 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, these aren't 9 because of the pointing 9s here and the claiming 9s. That's important to pay attention to. And then this sees a 3 and a 2. So they do get limited to 2, 7, 8 and 3, 7, 8. Not seeing anything else to do there. Here we got the 1, 2 pair. We got the 9s pointing. So these aren't 9. Is that helpful? Maybe I didn't pay attention to that enough. I mean, this is 6. This is 6, 8, 9, actually. It's not 7. Neither of these are 7. So the whole row, remember we needed 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this can't be 7. And it can't be 9. But it could be 1. Sorry, I completely mispenciled that. Can't be 9 because the pointing out. That was the whole reason I was looking at it. Can't be 7, but it could be 1. All right, so it's 1, 6, 8. I should have just been more careful there. This not being 9, I'm not sure is all that helpful. 1, 2, let's see, 3. Well, I don't know. It can't be 1, 2, it could be 3, it can't be 4, 5, could be 6, can't be 7, could be 8, and it can't be 9. Okay, so it is down to 3, 6, 8. Nothing's really matching up. 5, 6, 9, 3, 6, 8, 1, 6, 8, 4, 5, 6. All right. What's going on in this box? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just we have all the lows. We need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be 7, 8. So this is 5, 6, 9. Is it the 7 in this box then? Yeah, 7 in this box is placed. These two 7s look in here, putting a 7 down here. Oh, the 7 gives us the 2. Okay, that was an important spot. Oh, the 1-5 pair means that's not 5. It's only 6-9. Nice. So the whole column is 6-9. 3-6, 6-9, 6-9. Is there more to follow up with this 7? 7's one of these two. Let's see. Do I look at this row? We need a 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. I see this 3 and 5. Oh, 3 and 6. So 5, 8, 9 here. Oof. 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. No. Clearly, I'm missing something. 7. Is there any pointing in this? Yeah, the 6s actually. Oh, that's important. Yeah, this 6 looks down. The 6 is in one of these two. And so that points left. It points at the whole row. But importantly, it points left, removing the 6 from this cell, making it only 3. So we can clean up this. This is now a 6-7 pair, which makes this not a 6. So it's only 8. This is a 6-7 pair, making this only 9. And then this is the remaining digit. Whatever it is. 1, 2, it's a 3. Okay. So that removes 3 from here. These can't be 9 anymore. It removes the 3 from here as well and place that 3. Okay, so there's 4 digits left in this box. We know we need the 1. We also need a 3. So over here. We need a 4 down here, and then we need a 5 anywhere. Okay. 1, 4, 5. 1, 3, 5, 3, 4, 5. This puzzle's hanging on. What about this row? 5, 6, 8, 9. 5, 6, 8, 9. This can't be 5, so this is 6. It can't be 8, so it's only 6, 9, making a 6, 9 pair in the row. So these are where 5, 8 go. This can't actually be a 6 though. Oh, remember the 6 is pointed, right? So this is the only place for 6 now. That's a 9. This is 1, 6, 8. Oh, not an 8. Oh, the 6 gives us the 9. Remember we had that 6, 9 pair in the column. 1, 5. There's just so much to pay attention to in this one. 3, 5, 8, 9. Let's see. What did I get? 6, 7, 6, 7, 5, 8. The 8s are pointing. Doesn't matter. 5, 8, 9. The 9s are pointing. That doesn't matter either. Oh, this is a 5, 8 pair in this box, so that's a 7. I don't see. This is 2, 7, 8. Not a 2. So the 2 is placed in the box. This is 5, 8, not an 8. So that's 5, that's 8. That's a 5, giving us the 8, 9, and 5, giving us the 6, 1, and 8, giving us the 9, 5, 4, 6, giving us the 3, 4, 5, 1, giving us the 7, 6, 8, 7, 7, 6, 3. All right, we get the 8. Gotta be careful here. 1 and 5. The 1 places the 1 here, giving us 2 and 1. Wow, okay, so that just cascaded, and we're basically done. 7 is placed. This row needs a 2. This column needs 6 or 9, not a 6. So that's 9, 6, 9. What do we need here? We need a 3, and we need a 6. And over here we need 5 and 8. And we're done. Oh, solve number 200. Nice. All right. Interesting puzzle today. A lot of intricate spots there, like paying attention to the pointing and claiming, paying attention to pairs, and I don't know if there was any triple that I remember. But there were definitely pairs, like hidden pairs, naked pairs. Cool. Well, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.